Hello to all my Southern Hemisphere friends out there. I have not forgotten about you, don't worry. I too am here in Australia heading into cooler weather. It's autumn here now, so I thought it might be the perfect time to share an autumn capsule wardrobe video. Majority of my subscribers are heading into spring, summer now, so that is why I usually make content for them first, and then I follow up with content that's more relevant to the season that I'm in and that I know a lot of you guys are in as well. So my intention for this video today is to create around a 15-piece capsule wardrobe and show you my favorite outfits from the capsule. Autumn is one of those seasons where you really want to be prepared for anything to happen. It can be really warm or it can be really cold and then it can start raining. So I'm going to keep that in mind and try experiment with layers in today's video. Each outfit will have something that you can put on and take off just in case the weather changes. All right, so here are my items in my capsule wardrobe. So in total, I've actually got 19 pieces in my capsule wardrobe. That's just counting the shoes and the clothes, not the other accessories. So I think that's a pretty good number. It's pretty average. Some people do like a 30-piece capsule. I just chose what I wanted and it ended up being 19. I did kind of go for a color palette today, and it's a different kind of color palette, something that you might not have seen here on my channel before. So I basically used this skirt as my hero piece. And I've spoken about hero pieces on my channel before. It's basically just choosing one special thing that will help you kind of create your color scheme for your capsule wardrobe. This skirt was the perfect thing for me. It's a new addition to my wardrobe. It is from a ethical and sustainable Australian brand. However, this was actually thrifted, so I got it for $12 from the thrift shop. It has lots of different colors in it. So there's blue, there's green, there's like a cream and a yellow, and there's also black. This skirt made it really easy to just kind of pick lots of these different colors from my wardrobe to create the overall vibe and color scheme of my capsule. So I'm just going to go through and show you all the pieces that I have, and then I'm going to show you some of my favorite outfits. I'm not going to show you every single combination that's possible because there are so many combinations that this can do, but I'm just gonna like pick out my favorites, some that are a little more dressy, some that are a little more casual. And yeah, I think in terms of the vibe for this, I'm feeling it's very feminine and there's some beautiful neutral earthy tones. It's definitely an autumn capsule, but it's quite vintage French inspired as well, a few of the outfits. Let me go through. As you saw, this was the first one. It is like a midi length skirt, super lightweight, beautiful. As an accessory, I have this little wool scarf as well that's kind of like a nice green accessory to add. Then we have this little merino wool, very fine wool high neck t-shirt sweater thing. This I find really good for layering, so I'm going to try layer this up and get a bit creative with that. I can wear it under dresses or I can just wear it as a top. I love this piece to kind of help transition my summer pieces into more autumn and winter. And then I've got two t-shirts in my capsule. So one short sleeve white t-shirt with a crew neck and one long sleeve black t-shirt with a crew neck. Good to have some good basics, pretty self-explanatory. And then I have a plain white v-neck vest thingy majiggy. Ugh, hair. Once again, very self-explanatory, good for those warmer autumn days. Can layer jackets on top. I love this deep v-neck line. I usually do crew necks, but this just was really appealing to me. I love that. And then I have two pairs of jeans in this capsule. The first one is just my Levi's 501s with the raw hem at the bottom. They're like a mid-rise. I think these are probably in all of my capsules because they're my most worn jean. And then the other jean is actually the ones that I'm wearing right now, which are also Levi's. I think they're 501s as well. I don't know, but they're just white jeans. They don't have the raw hem. So they're my two pants. And then I have just one dress for my capsule. I love dresses in autumn because, especially ones from like summer or spring that you've worn, because you can use layering and you can use boots and you can use jumpers to kind of transition them from those warmer months into autumn and into winter. So I just have this little vintagey inspired dress. This was thrifted as well recently. It's like a navy kind of color, so it goes in really well with the color scheme, and it has its own little belt there, which is cute. When I thrifted it, it came with this strange lace collar on top, which is very, very vintage, but it was just a bit too vintage for me. Like, I like vintage, but that was just a bit too much. So I just cut that off and just kept it a bit simple. Yeah, obviously this might not be to everyone's taste, but just kind of any summer, spring dress is so good to have in an autumn capsule wardrobe because you can use all your other pieces to layer it up, like I said before, and transition it into autumn. Next, I have two coats and a jacket. They're kind of all a really similar color, and I considered taking one out and adding in like a black coat, but then I was like, nah, like I like all these different styles. I like them all for different reasons. I don't need any more black in this capsule. I've got enough black because I've got two other black jumpers. So I just decided to go with these because they are really beautiful. They've got that beautiful orangey brown tone, which is kind of like what we saw, this little like yellowy, browny, caramelly color in the skirt. So all of those coats kind of fit into the color scheme that I was going for. So the first one is just my camel coat that I've had for years and years and years and years, a very old Zara one. We don't shop at Zara anymore though, do we? No. And then a trench coat, just an everyday trench as well. And then the other one is a very old linen blazer, oversized caramelly look. Also another fast fashion brand, but it's very old and I'm holding on to it. H&M. We don't shop from them anymore either, do we? In saying that, no judgment, you do you, but we don't shop there anymore. And then down below, I have 3 knits that are folded. Let me show you. So they fit in with the color scheme again. I have a beautiful cream, quite a thick wool jumper. It's like medium thickness, I'd say. Really good for those colder days. And it's a beautiful cream color, so it goes with so much. Then I have this mustardy cardigan, which is another new addition to my wardrobe. Very vintage inspired, very French kind of feminine. It's got some flowers on it. Beautiful orangey yellow color. Ties in with that skirt, the original skirt again. Ties in with those brown kind of earthy tones. And then just a very plain black crew neck fine wool jumper as well. Oh, and included in the capsule is this black jumper that I'm wearing, which is just an old kind of cable knit jumper with balloon sleeves, and it's a loose fit. So in terms of shoes, I have 4 pairs of shoes. First up, I have these little black ankle boots. These are Tony Bianco. However, I thrifted them and they were $12. And then I've got plain white trainers as well. These are just going to be in all of my capsule wardrobes as well because I wear them all year round. And then my other 2 shoes, which are both very, like I said earlier, kind of French inspired vintage. We've got my ballet flats, which you would have seen in one of my recent collaboration videos. And then I've also got these little pumps that are just super comfy, stretch on your foot, and they're just like a little bit more dressy. Can you hear the floor? It's so squeaky. Okay, so accessories aren't included, but just so you know, I have 2 bags that I'm going to be using in all the outfits. A little like vintage blue bag, kind of navy, so it fits in with the color scheme, and then my little black bag that you see in all of my videos because it just goes with everything. And jewelry is not included, but just for context, I'm going to be wearing these green and gold earrings, my little pearl earrings, very small gold sleepers. I'll be wearing this watch throughout all the outfits, and my moon pendant necklace will be featuring as well. I think I've spoken through all of my pieces and how I kind of put it together and how I was inspired to create this capsule wardrobe. And now I'm going to show you a few outfits in a lookbook. Not all of the outfits that can be put together, but some of my favorites. So I hope you enjoy this, and please, if you do like it, if you have liked it, give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much and enjoy the lookbook. always, thank you so much for watching, and remember to spread kindness this week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. I'm actually standing on the squeakiest part of the floor.